So my name's Shko. I went to Harris in 2002 and I left in 2007. 2008, I started at Brighton and Sussex Medical School. It was quite daunting going into medical school. You know, you had people whose parents are, world-renowned cardiac surgeons or, psychiatrists, and you always felt that they had a bit of a head start. But I think what kept me going was realizing that despite all that they had, we're now all at the same level. And the fact that Harris supported me and helped me get to where I am, I kind of wanted to do Harris even more proud, to say that it doesn't matter if you don't come from a medical background, you can still do it. So that was sort of the driving factor for me at medical school to do well. Going into university and knowing that, you've come from, a South London school, like I was initially brought up in a council estate in South Norwood, and not coming from a family of doctors, you kind of do get, initially when you turn up and you start talking to everyone and realizing that there are people from a whole array of backgrounds and very sort of prestige backgrounds, in a sense that, they come from private schools, they come from well-known families. You initially you get a bit overwhelmed and you just kind of take a step back and you're like, oh wow, I'm amongst all these now. It dawns on you after a while that actually we're all here on the same level. Being from South London, you kind of wanted to prove a point that, I'm here, I can do it just as well as you guys. I feel like the teachers at Harris were really clued onto sort of the theory of learning and the theory of educating, and it was probably the best thing about Harris was that sort of level of understanding and respect that the students and staff had. And I think if you have a great teacher-student relationship, the sky's the limit with students. If I could send a message to the teachers at Harris, I think my first thing would be thank you for all your hard work. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my teachers supporting me and believing in me. Sure, my mum and dad, who I love to bits, who have been there for me from the start, have helped me and really pushed me to achieve. But without Harris, I couldn't have achieved the highs that I have, and I'm always grateful for all the hard work they've done. And always look back at your career and see where your students are and realize that you're doing an amazing job.